Well, good day to you, everybody. This is Jeff Mills. Welcome to the interview. That's my fun little interview saying, you guys, you're in for a great treat today. We've got Franco Gonzalez here. Franco
What's up,
Gonzalez is
everybody?
working with the Power Lead system and helping the members of the Power Lead system make consistent residual income by helping them and training them every single week. So if you're brand new and you're just getting started, or maybe you're looking at what this thing called the Power Lead system can do for you, you definitely want to be plugging into the stuff that Franco's doing every single week on Wednesdays and Thursdays to teach people the power of the Power Lead system. Now, here's what's amazing. This guy has been using the Power Lead system for even before it became the Power Lead system, and he's generated well over $300,000 in commissions using the platform. Franco, come on out and say hello to everybody.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for the invite. Hey, everybody. What's happening? Keeping it nice and simple here at home in the Bat Cave.
Yeah, I remember when you were first designing that office and kind of like getting all ready to do the thing you're doing now. That must have been 3 or 4 years ago. Getting it all painted and just the man cave, So, but now you come every week. We see you in that same position, standing there in front of the desk. Is that a stand-up desk or are you sitting down?
This is actually my cantina, man. If you would look at it, it is a bar with rustic lights up above here, and got my whiskey over there, got Pammy's wine over there, got my motorcycle helmet right here. And don't let the biker simple freedom stuff and the tattoos trick you out, man. Right now, right before I came in, I had to dry my hands because I was in there washing dishes for the family. So right on the other side of that wall is the kitchen.
That's the simple freedoms of having a home-based business, man. You get to like stay home and do dishes and stuff, like all the domestic stuff.
Yeah, everybody's going to run back to a job now. Oh, no way. This guy's not doing it right.
So let's get into it right away and just share people a little bit about your background, just whatever you want to tell them about who you are and just as a person before you found the Power Lead system.
Yeah, man, I'm about as normal can get, grew up and went to the military, served my time over there as a hospital corpsman, a combat medic with the Fleet Marine Force over on the Marine Corps side. So did some time there. And then came out and worked in the medical field for about 10 years. Started out as a technician, helping surgeons in the operating room, and then finished up administrating and opening surgery clinics all over the place in Los Angeles for 10 years. Got tired of that grind, but learned a lot of really good stuff about leading people and opening new businesses and scouting stuff, creating systems, so multiple locations can run. So that got me guided into with a Robert Kiyosaki and Rich Dad, Poor Dad and Cash Flow Quadrant and all those books got me wanting to go into sales. And so I went into insurance. I was selling insurance. I met Pammy, my wife. She was selling real estate. Her commissions were 5 and 10 times bigger than mine. Same deal, relationship building and prospecting and doing a lot of that, the usual stuff we kept on doing. So I transferred over, sold real estate with her. And then I wanted to figure out how to generate leads with this thing called the internet for our real estate business. And I didn't even care if they were insurance leads, financing leads for home loans, or real estate leads. I figured I have enough friends around, I can refer them the leads and get a piece of the action. And so I started following affiliate marketers, internet marketers back in the day, trying to figure out what were they doing online to
How far back in the day are we going here?
We're going before in the last millennium, dude. We're talking 98, 99, 2000, right before. That's when I started discovering what these guys were doing on the internet.
So you really are a lifer when the internet was born.
Yeah, exactly. And I figured, wow, these guys are making more money than me, and they're not tied to a location, to a city, to a zip code. They're selling all over the world. I got to learn that. And that became the whole journey. 17 years later, here we are.
What's amazing about what you're doing is like, remember back like when we first learned what a lead capture page was, 15, 16 years ago, when people said, if you're going to be successful in a business, you got to build a list and you got to have a place to store that list. And you've got to have lead capture pages and landing pages. And you got to have these places where you can send traffic that you control, that you own. And, here we are today still teaching these exact same principles. It hasn't changed at all. What's changed is the color of the paint and some of the headlines and some of the different stories. But the principles we're talking about here today are evergreen and they continue to work because it's built a huge business for you, as
Yeah.
well as thousands of other people here using the Power Lead system. So you started using something before the Power Lead system. What was all about? How'd you get roped into that?
Yeah, well, I was promoting into programs, and I'm not technical at all. I'm not a designer, programmer, coder, nothing. And I wanted a simple capture page. And they called them mini sites back in the day, remember? Where creating like a 30-second video for a capture page costs like $500 in bandwidth, right? So a lot of things have changed. The pricing is one. It's so cheap. It's so affordable to do it professional now. But I couldn't build a capture page to save my life. And little programs would come that allowed me to do it. But then I had to host it myself and do this and do that, move it around. I didn't know none of that. So I was looking for a place that I can create because I had an idea a day. You know, I had different ways that I wanted to go after and generate leads. And I just couldn't find the tool. Finally, long story short, I found Priceless Possibilities, the company that hosts, the technology company that hosts Power Lead System. Before it was Power Lead System, they would build systems for the program you were in. I joined a couple of programs just to be able to use the Priceless Possibility marketing system that was being used there. Later on, it became a universal evergreen thing, and I just kept it. It's been forever. It's been since like 2006 or something like that.
Well, back then, if you were the business dude who wanted to create a system for your team, let's say your MLM team, your direct sales team, and you went to Michael Price and Price's Possibilities to have them do that, that would be a $15,000 to $25,000 pill to swallow to get
one funnel.
To get one funnel built that you could then share, and everyone would get a lead capture page, a follow-up system, and these presentation pages where they could learn about the business. But now, like, how is that different with what we've got now in the Power Lead system? What makes that so much better and so much more affordable?
Well, first off, if you're watching this video, I hope to God you didn't pay $25,000 to join Power Lead System, or someone got you with a custom funnel. Right. So now, I mean, customers, $30 a month. Affiliates, $53 a month to get everything, not one funnel, but unlimited funnels that you can create to resell Power Lead System as an affiliate if you want to. And those are all done for you. Or you can take those concepts, reverse engineer them, learn some skills, and create your own for unlimited programs. We got some guys out there doing affiliate marketing. They're not even in those programs, or they join just to be able to create a funnel and show the company or leaders what they created, and they generate business for Power Lead System. So what changed is you're not paying $25,000 for one funnel. You're paying $53, and then you get paid $20 per member per month. You didn't do that before either. So $20 per member per month, and you can create unlimited funnels. It's crazy.
Talk about the benefits of the training, though. So once you become a member of the Power Lead system, and you now have this amazing, Ferrari or Mercedes-Benz, wherever you want to call it, how do we educate our new members so that they learn how to do internet marketing without having to go spend thousands upon thousands upon thousands, joining with all these other programs out there and losing their shirt?
Yeah, it's so important that you bring that up. I tell people in the Wednesday overview, and especially on the Thursday night training that we do here in-house for the company, which you have a replicated page to do. It's in your back office already. You don't have to design it or ask for it or buy it. It's back there. I'll show you later. But anyway, we tell them every week that really, to me, Power Lead System has become more of an affiliate marketing school. It's an educational system, really more than it's a technology company, but it's both. So you get the technology, you get the tools done for you, funnels and pages, and also do it yourself, where you don't have to do the whole thing yourself. You have the templates that are professional. We even took concepts from James Altucher and all kinds of other of these big wig guru marketers, and we see how they're doing things, and we're like, hey, you know what? The concept of the way he created that presentation page or the lead generation page, let's create our own version of that style and plug it into the system. I personally have done that with Brian inside of Power Lead System, where we take ideas from Frank Kern, James Altucher, all these gurus that'll charge you $20,000 or whatever, but we take their concepts and we create templates here that you can use for whatever. So, but the education, the training, how do you use it, right? Internally, we have the training center, we have the share codes and the tutorials for everything. And the beautiful thing about the tutorials, they're not like me, long-winded. How do you send an email, Franco? 4 hours later, I'm still talking. But our tutorials in the back of the system, they're test me on this, 1 to 2 minutes long. and it shows you how to create a page and how to install a share code, how to create a whole funnel step by step with 1-minute videos. And then we have the Wednesday overview, and then we have the Thursday night training, and then we have these interview series.
So let's talk about
our own products, right? We have Master Traffic Institute. We have Social Profit Academy. That's your brainchild, your baby right there. Yep. And we even have one that teaches people how to create their own traffic co-ops to duplicate a viral growing team where traffic is the product. It's like, oh, come and create your own, manage your own traffic co-op, or just plug into these. So we have so much back there. It's crazy. We don't talk about that much, but we should.
Well, it's all there. Everything you need to be successful in life and business, I tell people, is right here inside the Power Lead system, because you don't need to go spend a fortune in other places. Everything you need is in one house. You've got programs. And my mantra that I always preached was expose, involve, and upgrade. So once you come into the Power Lead system, we're going to expose you to all the benefits and all the tools and all the gadgets and all the cool things that it does. And then we start to involve you. Hey, come to those Wednesday night trainings that Franco is doing. Come to those Thursday night trainings that he's doing. And then you start to see, you know what, I can do this. This guy's just making it look really simple. Franco goes on a screen share. He shows you guys, points his mouse and shows you where to go find everything. And he answers questions from people. And you start involving people. And then eventually people see, wow, I want these tools, and they upgrade, they step up, and they go what we call all in. So talk about the benefits of going all in and why that would help you earn more commissions as opposed to maybe losing commissions.
Yeah, it goes back to my original story. I didn't want to come to the internet and leave a real estate sales business that we were running ourselves very successfully, only to make $20 commissions. So we came with a vision of, hey, this internet marketing thing, if you can get a message and sell a $20 commission product, whatever, you can sell a $2,000 commission product. You can make full-time income here. We have the leverage and the automation and the simplicity of having these videos and these systems kind of run people through the info for us. We just have to teach them how it works, right? So your concept is exactly what we did: expose, involve, and then upgrade. And I would just tell people, wouldn't it be nice under one roof without having to sell 17 different things from scratch, starting over to generate leads and explain, do all this? What if you could do that just one time? Plug them into a platform, and inside, in the culture, in the school, in the training, as we show them how to use the tool, we expand their vision and tell them, if you're the type of person that would rather make $400 commission when your teammate watches this video and upgrades, would you like to keep that commission or just kind of keep it rolling? Either way, it's good. You can make 20s in the $6. That's cool too. Stack those up. But when you're ready to make 400 or 1,000 bucks a pop, let me know. We have it right here. You don't have to go run around and find it elsewhere on the internet and wonder, how am I going to plug this in? So the beautiful thing about the way we expanded, I call it continuity funnel, right? Because it just continues. It's continuous. Product A leads you to product B, leads you to product C, if you want to. If not, you can just ignore all that stuff and keep with where you're at and just keep going. But some people are ready. They really want higher commissions with less hassles. And that's where I think our $100 commission, our $400 commission, our $1,000 commission living in the same house is awesome. And that way we just educate people about the fact that it's here, and then they level up.
Let's talk about the $1,000 product. I'm calling it the master level because we have the diamond, we have platinum, and everyone's just been calling it Master Traffic Institute. And the other day I was talking to Neil.
Master level is great.
Let's just call it the master's level. So we got diamond, platinum, and then the master's level. So you've got some courses. I think you got 1 or 2 courses in the master level. Is that right?
Yeah, we have all kinds of courses in there.
What did you put in there? You have something in there?
Me personally, I put in an email marketing course. We talked about blog marketing, because we have this thing called a blog product inside of Power Lead System 2 that you can take advantage of. Create your own blog. And I give you ideas of how I've used my own blog without taking the stage out of the simple automated funnels that I use just to get sales. But there is something to say for having your own platform where whenever you want, it doesn't have to be every day or every 5 minutes like a news organization. It could be 1 post a week, 1 post a month, but it can be your own environment, your own funnel, really, where you provide value to your leads and customers and affiliates. And if somebody asks me, hey, Franco, how do you install the share code to those new 4 funnels? I know it's in the back office of PLS, But I'll go ahead and make my own kind of tutorial. Hey guys, this is how I did it. And I'll put that on a blog, right? And so I did training like that, showing them a couple of ideas of why and how to use a simple little blog where you want to put stuff. And then YouTube video marketing, because that works hand in hand. We show people not only how to create a simple little video, either explaining a product or a comp plan or tutorial, or just talking about your life or whatever, what you're eating, where you're walking the dog, what beach you're at with your kids, whatever. But we show them how to create the title to the video, how to create the description with keywords and tags so that you can get traffic, and how to add psychological marketing, subliminal, like a call to action, a little link somewhere in the description, so that the keywords in there in the title and the link in the description, they start generating traffic for you. After a while, you keep creating a video a week, a video a month, a video a day, whatever. For example, I've done a lot of videos in training, and the original goal was making one video a day, and I did that solid for years. Now I don't do nearly that many, but I have
all selling for you. They're doing the work for you.
I have thousands of videos out there laced up with those keywords and titles, and people find me all the time. They're still working for me. They can do the same. So blogging, video marketing, email marketing, I'm forgetting Instagram marketing, and some Facebook marketing in the master's level. And that's just what I did. I mean, there's a ton of other people that did all their stuff too.
No, there's some fantastic resources inside the master's level. We call it the Master Traffic Institute, MTI. And there's a lot of great people in the Power Lead system who actually created those modules. And when you guys step up, when you upgrade, when you get all in with the Power Lead system, you want to go through these trainings and actually don't just own them to say, oh, now I can make commissions in them. Actually poke your head in these things and go study the courses, because you're going to learn a huge amount of information about marketing, any kind of product, any kind of business, any kind of marketing you want to do, whether it's promoting the Power Lead system or just promoting other things you're doing outside the world of the Power Lead system, because we all know people have outside worlds. We don't just live inside PLS, but we all have a life. But this system trains you on every type of traffic you ever would want to get, whether it's free or paid traffic, so that you can be successful in all you do. I want to transition, Franco, and talk about how you nurture your members. So what are you doing personally to reach out? You're going to do a promotion, you're going to do a paid solo ad, you're going to do something, you're going to get some traffic, and then people are going to start coming to your lead capture pages. Are you letting the system stand alone, do its thing, or are you doing the personal touch? Are you reaching out? Are you making a phone call, sending a text? What do you usually do to help a member stick in your platform?
Yes plus. All of the above, a little bit of all of the above. Number one, I let the system do its thing. The thing, though, is that I use the entire system as I know it. I just don't lean on a funnel and then emails to slam links at them. What I know these days is that you can go on Instagram and be offered helmets and socks and t-shirts, and everybody's selling online and everybody's buying online. So it's not like the novelty thing anymore. But what is out there is that people want to know, like, and trust the brand and the seller usually, but mainly just the brand that they're buying into. So to do that with what we do, I know people go through different programs and they go through different gurus and all this stuff. So I want to have something in my follow-up that lets people know, if you have questions, I am accessible to you. Here's my Facebook and here's my text number. So if you have any questions at all, here's where you can find me. And I do that because I know the newest of newbies, they got a Facebook and they got a cell phone. So that's duplication friendly. Beyond that, if you want to have your own Facebook group, your own blog and all that stuff, that's later. But in the very beginning, all I do right now, even if you see me right now, I haven't posted a new blog post in months to my blog, because I want to show people what's duplicatable. So from then, in follow-up, I really don't hammer down with buy this, buy this, buy that, even though I do have an order link to the Power Lead system in every single one of my emails. But it's mainly about what I'm doing that day, or a headline that caught this, or a sports thing, or whatever, what I'm doing on my motorcycle. And I let them know, if you have questions about the simple internet lifestyle way to make money and cash flow, just follow me on Facebook. So I want people to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, because that's where they see a little feed flow. But really the purpose of that is because then I post the invitations to our Wednesday overview and our Thursday night training. I want to involve them in the value of what we do. I want to get them in the classroom. I want to get them in the overview, because then they really see the power and the simplicity of the system. Because in those venues, I let them know this is as simple as inviting people to a cool place to learn how to make money online. We're a school and we're the program itself. So that's what I do. And so I use the funnel, I generate the lead, and in my follow-up emails, I let them know, follow me and ask me anything you need on my Facebook, follow my Instagram, and I use those platforms to get them to the overview and the Thursday night training. And I let them know there, when you first sign up, here's how to get started. Here's the fast track. Here's where to get traffic, and here's how to get your link. So I tell them every single time on those how to get started, and then I let them know, and then plug into our training. So we're always here helping you. Nobody gets left behind unless they want to get left behind. They don't get left behind. They leave us behind. They kind of just leave and get distracted, and that's okay. But that's how I do it. I want to use the fullness of the funnel, the front and the back, with the Wednesday and the Thursday overviews.
So I'm going to put the screen up here of the PLS Hangout. So, what I love about what you're doing here is it's kind of like, all the digital stuff is working on their behalf, but then the human side of it, like the face of the Power Lead system, is actually Franco. I have my voice, and there's some videos with my face out there too. But I mean, you've been doing this consistently, like 4 or 5 years now, every Wednesday, every Thursday, and all the digital automation, email drips, and videos. All of a sudden, here's a real human being live, like not just recorded, but every single week, you guys, he's just committed. And like, how many programs have you guys ever joined where the program was here one day and the next day you logged in and it said, sorry, shut down by the federal government, and people have had a lot of programs come and go. And here we are 6 years later with the Power Lead system. We haven't gone anywhere, but we're still, we're going up, but we're not going away, And so then Franco shows up on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and he's got this, this hangout. And what are you doing on this hangout? And what's the purpose of this hangout?
Yeah, the purpose of the hangout is to actually show people and step by step them through a simple duplication system. And that's really what I'm doing. Number one is I introduce them to where to get the replays of the overview. And the first couple of slides that we do there teaches them, hey, if you can invite people to this free training, it can make you money, because now you have 24/7. We're live every Wednesday and Thursday. However, you have your own replicated page. Here's where to find it. Here's how to install it. And you can send your traffic, whether they're from Croatia or France or Arizona. You can send them whenever it's convenient to them, because the presentation is running for you 24/7. And so I speak that into existence. Sometimes people have to hear it and see it and touch it to really believe it. But I let them see the system doing what it does. And so I tell them, look, right there, I'm teaching your team how to be effective marketers, which is going to get them paid and you paid. And all they have to do then is just touch those buttons beneath the video and you make money. So this is how to get traffic. This is how to get lead flow. And this is how to invite them to the free information. And so then they see the complete thing right there. They see the system working before their eyes. And then on Thursday, we focus on one tactical thing, like an idea, like something as simple as, hey, today I want to show you how to use dumb cards like this to get leads. While you're at the car wash this weekend, pass out something like this with your link or your phone number on it. The headline, I won't show you the link, but the headline says $500 per day. Step number 1, your link. Step number 2, watch video equals make money. Step number 3, from home with laptop or smartphone. Step number 4, training included. And step number 5, part-time or full-time, you decide. And you leave this dinky little card around, but then I also tell them, take a screenshot of it with your phone, with your pretty little Shih Tzu dog or whatever as a background, and post it on social media. Now you got internet marketing too. So little things, one thing at a time. And the idea there is creating an army that is never confused. That's not trying to become a Gary Vaynerchuk in the next 17 years or whatever, watching videos. It's like, no, take this, get it out there. There's humans offline, there's humans online. We give you messages, you take it to humans, and then invite them here and let the system work for you. So that's the whole idea, making it like dumb simple.
So making it dumb simple, that's what we do on Thursday nights. So on Thursday nights, you're going to actually peel back the curtain. Is it more for members or for non-members? Like, what would you say the audience is for your Thursday night training, and what do you do on Thursday?
Good question. I try to keep the language for both so that I don't want to go overboard. That's why it's just one little easy tactic to make it fun and simple. So that a lead, like a cold lead, can just pop in for 5 minutes and go, man, this sounds, I can do this, something like that. But also, Jeff, I mean, you probably have buyers and affiliate marketers that have been following you for like 10 years and they're still asking about, why do I need a lead capture page? So some people just need to simplify that part of it, right? Because if everybody knew how to generate their own leads with a simple funnel, they wouldn't need marketing training because these funnels sell. The issue is people don't take enough action on the front end. They're too much in the garage tinkering or learning, and that's great. We're a school, but you got to get out there in action. So that's what the focus is on Thursday, both for like a cold lead and a brand new beginner. Because to be honest with you, I don't have any master's degree or PhD level conversations about internet marketing. It's not needed. If you know how to produce, if I'm talking to Frank Calabro Jr., we're talking about what's the best bourbon out there right now, because whiskey helps. I mean, we're not talking about lead generation because we got that covered, So if we can just help the newbie generate leads, they're going to have a big old smile and a fat pocket with money in it. And that's all we need to teach. I think it gets a little too complicated later on, but those are different conversations. But for Power Lead System, I keep it that simple so that your leads can get excited and your new leads can get excited.
Oh, someone's calling me on Skype. What the world?
My mother's been calling me here on my phone.
No, it looks like it's some prostitute trying to solicit me. All right. So now what I want to do is I want to focus on the traffic source and what you're doing to get leads to your Power Lead System front door. We've got a website we're going to show here in a second, but run us through some of your philosophies. I know you said you're a content machine and you've created a ton of YouTube videos. Those YouTube videos are like a giant spider web. I like to call it a giant spider web on YouTube, that when people are typing, searching for stuff on either Google or in YouTube, your video might show up as the solution they're looking for. They watch your video, they fall in love with your story or the system or what you're talking about, and it leads them to your front door, your lead capture page. So what else are you doing besides that to get traffic to your systems?
Yeah, great question. When I first came online, I had a mentor that told me that long term, the long game was going to be creating your own content that'll live out there forever, and because of the way that works. So he said, you're gonna want to become a content machine. However, you need to become a direct marketer now, direct response marketer now. You need to be able to take a message directly to a market and generate a response and generate a lead. And you do that with cold advertising, with cold traffic generation. We came from the offline world. So, the thing was, like back in the day, people would buy leads. They would rent a list of leads that had bought a home business thing before, and they would send a letter or a flyer or a postcard to their house. And it would cost money. And then they would send, 35 or 45 bucks or whatever for the information, the special report, which was the sales letter, right? So online now, I teach people the easiest way to do that direct response is have a funnel that becomes like the postcard thing that used to be the quick message, a lead capture page, but buy traffic. Send that traffic. These are people that are already in and out, buying and selling and quitting and starting and all these home businesses online. And send that kind of traffic into your lead capture page, collect the email lead, or now even their cell phone number for text message follow-up too, but collect that email lead and then send them to the special report. They don't have to pay for it now. It's your sales video and your funnel. So use the funnel. And then in follow-up, then you can invite them to more information and call you, follow you on Facebook and go to my YouTube, and then you get them involved in your content anyway. So your content is going to be there, but you generate leads directly. So one of the things that got me started, if I would have just been creating content, I would have starved because that takes a while to develop. Some of us I wasn't good at all at making videos. I was so nervous. I'd start sweating, and I was a sales guy, right? But it's a different world and you get used to it. So I just kept doing it. I would put like 3 little points and stick a Post-it note on the wall with 3 points and then tell them to go to the link, notes for me. So I would just talk those 3 points and then send them to my link, and I would cut the video in 30 seconds. I'd pop it on YouTube. But the way I started making money was with a good offer, a good funnel and direct traffic. And I still recommend that for newbies today. I like to give people one simple little offline tool, like something like this that they can use offline. Then I'd like to also tell them plug into the training, learn how to grow your Facebook audience, social media, and then content marketing. That's down the road. But the most important thing you do right away is slam, like Rob Frazier would say, slam traffic at this funnel. Man, these people are buying BizOp programs left and right with or without you. It may as well be you that buys the traffic and send them to your funnel so they can go into your email list. And if they like the offer, they're going to get involved with free lead system or lead lightning or come to these overviews and get a gold membership free trial, whatever. So that's what I do. Just cold traffic right into a funnel. So
talk about what solo ads are, how you've got a system. I think it's called doneforyousolos.com or DFY. I'll put it up on the screen here. DFYsolos.com. It's a generic link. What is a solo ad? Who is a solo ad going to? And why is that a good first start for just getting that traffic? So but basically what I'm saying, guys, is when you join the Power Lead system, and what Franco is saying is you got to get traffic immediately to your front door. And this is a great place you can go to without having to create content, without having to make a video, without having to get out there and put your face in front of everybody and just start slamming traffic, like you said, Rob said. So what is it? How does it work?
Yeah. So what happens, and by the way, DFYsolos.com, doneforyousolos.com. Typically, a solo ad, an email solo ad is a marketer or a company that has been selling stuff online, and they generate a big email list of buyers, right? And so other marketers like me and you can go to them and say, hey, would you mind if I send my email to your big old list? I'll pay you $100, $200, whatever. And I will pay you this money, and you send my email, my subject line and my email to your list as long as it takes for me to get 200 clicks or 500 clicks or whatever you pay for, right? And so they have pricing structures, whatever. And they send your email to their list of buyers. And if the niche, if what they've been selling matches what you're selling, odds are that some people will see that email and want to opt in to check out your offer. And that's how you're generating leads. So that typically is an email solo ad. You are sending your email ad to somebody else's list to try and get them to opt into your page. If your page stinks or the offer doesn't match and they ignore it, it's not the fault of the solo ad provider. It's your fault, or your ad's fault, your funnel's fault, or whatever, right? So what DFYsolos.com does different is that they know what kind of traffic we need. Business opportunity buyer traffic, right? People that buy into these home business programs online. And short story, DFYsolos.com is owned by a member of Power Lead System. There's no affiliate compensation stuff. He just wants to provide good, solid, as targeted as possible traffic for us at the best price possible without a BizOp, kind of comp plan involved that just boots prices up a little bit, yada, yada, whatever. Neither here nor there. It's not neither good or bad to do that. It just is what it is. So that's what DFY Solos is. So the point why I explained that he's a customer, a member of Power Lead System, is because he knows the kind of traffic that we need for our style of message and our product and our funnel and what we're selling. So you don't have to write an ad here at all. You just go there, you look at the pricing and how many clicks that is. It's very competitive, and you just order. He does the ad, he sends the email, and he tells you, you're going to pay me X amount of dollars for so many clicks. When you get to that click, if it takes me 1 day of mailing or 3 days of mailing or a week of mailing, I'm going to give you you're buying the click to your offer. And so that's the most efficient way to get leads in your system. I can tell you, I've been working with them for years with Power Lead System funnels. You will start generating leads within 24 to 48 hours with this source. So this allows me to give my brand new teammate a spot where they know they're going to get leads. Just go there, do that first, and create a reasonable, responsible marketing budget like a real entrepreneur and stick to it hardcore for 90 days. Rain or shine, 90 days, just stick to it, because the idea is you get enough leads and sales that will teach your affiliate army beneath you how to do the same thing. And later, because of the leverage in our program, you can use some of those passive income commissions to offset your own cost. And so you can either keep your budget the same, but use house money, use profits to pay for it. Or as your team builds and grows, you can increase your marketing budget and get more traffic. And now you're getting paid traffic for free. So it's kind of a viral system. So that's what I use. And because I know if you're doing that, I know for a fact within 24 to 48 hours, you will have leads in the system. So now gives us a reason to teach you how to level up your game on Facebook and your content, because those people are going to want to see you and your content, do all that to help connect with them and invite them back into our funnel. So everything works together.
That was probably the best explanation of solo ads I ever seen. So thank you for sharing that with everybody. So people who maybe hear solo ads and not know what that is, you now have a good picture of what it is. And some of our members have said, hey, if you spend $1,000 on advertising, you should, and this is just some, I'm averaging this, but you should be able to produce a lead that goes all in, all through your funnel, and you're getting $1,500 commission on the back of that on $1,000 ad spend. That's not going to happen that way for everybody. And this is not, I'm not making a future prediction for everybody getting the exact same results. But on average, you guys, you spend $1,000 on some type of an advertising spend with the right, message market match, you're going to see a person go all in through your funnel. They're going to buy the diamond program. They're going to buy the platinum program. They're going to buy the master program. At that point, you've made $1,000 commission, a $400 commission, and a $100 commission, and you're at $1,500 ROI positive. And now you train that new member who just came all in how to duplicate what they just did with their members, and you use the leverage of the system to start giving you those roll-up commissions that your members underneath you are getting. Are you seeing a lot of that in your business, Franco? Duplication? Are you seeing people go out there and start plugging in and marketing?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, this works, guys. I mean, look at Amanda Ray. Look at Rob Fraser. Look, all these people were brand new when I started doing this. They're brand new. Some of them are on my team. Some of them are not on my team, but they're productive. The system works if you work the system. And then other people get proof of concept. They're like, wow, that worked. And that's a testament to the continuity funnel and how we don't only lean on $6 and $20 commissions. Those are great to get people in. But when you start generating $400 commissions and $1,000 commissions, you don't need a lot of those to create a full-time income. But what's bigger than that is people get the vision of, hey, this is not small potatoes here. You can create a really good marketing firm and you know where to go for traffic. And then after that, you're having fun. You're wearing a t-shirt, a hat, you're up in Starbucks sharing the word about a simple place to make money online. And that energy and that offline energy where you have eyeball to eyeball human contact, man, that can be, 2 or 3 conversations can be 2 or 3 sales. It gets to be like that because you have the confidence that you have an automated system you're leading them to. So it kind of helps both worlds, guys. And you start showing up different on Facebook, and on social media. And so all of this leverage begins to play in for you. So that's what I like about doing that.
You guys, the system is simple. The platform is easy to use. Everything is at your fingertips. You just need to actually poke your head in it a little bit and actually go through the trainings. You actually got to do some work, you guys. You actually got to roll up your sleeves. You got to watch some videos. You got to set up a few domain names and a few, you got to build your funnel to set it up to point to whatever, program you want to promote or just the Power Lead system. And Franco walks you through every single week how to do that. You don't have to feel like you're going to be left behind with this program. How many programs have you guys ever joined where your sponsor disappears, or you join a program, you click on a link, you sign up, and you never hear from your enroller, the person that brought you in, and you're left hanging like, what should I do? There's a lot of orphans out there that find the Power Lead system, and it becomes their new home, their new family, because we bring them all in and we train everybody the same. And it's all because of what Franco is doing every single Wednesday, every single Thursday to keep our members plugged into simplicity, to help them understand the platform and then how to use the platform. And they start to get it. They start to see it repeatedly and they go, wow, I have an amazing thing in front of me. I need to use it properly. And I just want to say thank you to you, Franco, for your dedication, the years you've been putting into doing consistent work every single week. And our members, I can't thank you enough for just dedicating your time. You could be going out, be riding your motorcycle, you could be going out having dinner with your wife and hanging out with your family. But 2 days a week, you're here and you're excited, you're passionate, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Oh, no worries, guys. Anytime. And the whole vision was that, your videos got me involved. Neil's 1-minute tutorials got me actually using a product tool for the first time, said it made it simple. Brian Bracken is constantly creating designs and templates and funnels. Frank Calabro Jr. shares a whole bunch of his funnels on different stuff. So there's so many people. And then Ace Rich and Amanda Ray, they're always in the group sharing their stories, showing their results. All of this collectively, it retains people, number one. So our residual checks are steady every single month, and it keeps people excited. But more important than anything, it makes people active and effective. So we give simple stuff to do online and offline where people can get this system working for them. And that was the whole point, to have one platform where we can just lock in and do it. And so that's why I do it. I just want to provide my fair share of the training, the info, and just giving people information to help them simplify stuff. But this system will build for you guys. You guys have to put this thing to work. There is a little bit of work, but what else are we going to do? We're going to work hard no matter what, right? We're gamers. We're entrepreneurs. So when you look at the risk reward and the cost and the investment to the potential reward here and the kind of lifestyle it can build for you, it's well worth it. Just learn a few of the techniques to become a lead generation expert. And that's all you really need. And let the funnels work for you. Let the system go to work. So that's the main point I like to drive home.
Well, on that note, I think we should go ahead and call it a day. What do you think? It's been a fabulous interview. You gave some great nuggets, and I'll give you one more opportunity. If there's one thing maybe I forgot to ask you, or one thing you were hoping that you would get to share with people, this is your final shot. Your final shot. Go ahead.
Oh, man. Final shot. Dude, I just saw something that I'm not supposed to share that may be being released tomorrow, talking about funnels and expanded sales within the system inside. You guys are about to see a page that's going to go bonkers. So I don't know if you've seen it, man, but there's some new additions to the funnel and how we sell here. And Neil Guest shared it with me a few minutes before I came in. And then at the very end, he got me all hot and lathered and stuff. Then he tells me, but don't tell him yet.
No, there's some amazing things. You guys, It's not a platform that was created 6 years ago, and then it stayed in that form from 6 years ago. It's adapted. It's grown. We continue to modify and update, and every once in a while we get a wild hair, which is what me and Frank Calabro were talking the other day. And we're like, we need to improve something, and we just did. We just improved something that everyone's going to get the benefit of inside the Power Lead system. It's going to make your commissions go through the roof, in my opinion. And it's going to streamline the process, make it easy for people to say yes, 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 yes to all the upsells. And it's going to be rock and roll. So be watching for a big announcement in the next 24 to 48 hours, as long as everything gets coded correctly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right. Excited, man. Thanks a lot for the invite.
Thanks for being here. We'll see you on the calls this week, next week, and the week after that, and the week after that. Thank you for what you do, Franco.
Yep. Later on tonight, I'm going to show them how to create one of these, those 4 new funnels that are in. We're going to pick one and install it on tonight's training.
We'll see you on the training. Bye, everybody.